What is on the horizon that you're looking forward to? I'm perpetually looking forward to the next piece that we're going to publish. I know that might sound a bit of an odd answer, but I thoroughly enjoy the entire process of conceiving, researching, editing, publishing, promoting, and defending our work. And we have one in the holster right now, and I'm very much looking forward to when it publishes so I can get in there in the comments section, interact with our subscribers, and begin the entire thing over again for the next piece. Next question. What is getting more hype or attention than it deserves? I think the obvious answer here is NVIDIA and its stock. We've not yet written extensively on the subject, but we have a lot of questions about the viability long-term of NVIDIA's growth and its business model. There's a lot of smoke around NVIDIA with respect to its accounting practices and so on. And given its vast market value and its impact on the overall stock market and investor psyche, I think NVIDIA is the bubble du jour. And if history is any guide, we all know how such things must eventually end. What isn't getting enough attention right now, or what is underappreciated? In our view, the fact that existing electricity grids are basically incompatible with the power needs of AI companies and data centers. This is still being conceived of by the market as bullish for utilities, incremental demand, growth. In our view, you simply can't power what is needed using the existing grid. And in order to accommodate the true needs of those in the AI sector, you'll have to go off grid, which is going to lead to a whole cascading series of consequences, both for the existing utilities, the grid that we are all accustomed to using today, and for the owners and operators of such distributed facilities. What is the primary thing on your radar right now? This is a bit of a deep cut, but we are keeping a close eye on what the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency does between now and January 20th, when Trump is supposed to be sworn in. We are keeping a close eye on what the EPA is doing with regards to a whole series of waivers that California has requested in order to better police its own air quality, which will have the effect of changing how the entire country polices its air quality. These are quite controversial. There's something like 8 of them in front of the EPA right now. If they don't get approved, it's highly unlikely that they will when Trump gets to office. If they do get approved, that's going to be a central battle between California and Washington, between aspiring presidential candidate Gavin Newsom and President Trump. And I think that will dominate the headlines in the early part of the Trump administration, depending on what happens over the next couple of months. What is the most interesting thing you read, listened to, or watched recently? I'm in the middle of reading a really interesting book that Sir Stephen put on my radar while at the super terrific Happy Day. It is a book called Pride in Performance by Les Schwab. And it is an old book, an old school business book about how Mr. Schwab built his tire empire, of all things. We are keenly interested in how it is that people come to build businesses and successful franchises like his, and always interested to learn from people who have done it. Final question, how can people follow your work? You can find everything we do at Doomberg.com, Doomberg.com. Our monthly articles, our pro tier, all of our podcast appearances. That's where you can find us.